Hey everyone, and thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be working with some of these new papers from Canvas Corp. This is part of their newer holiday type collection, and it's just a lot of really fun patterns and some really nice bold colors. And I just really liked these patchwork ones. They're smaller prints here instead of like just a whole sheet of print. So it's got a bunch of different prints on it, and I thought it would be really fun to take the black and the white ones and kind of make a sort of a pumpkin banner type project. And so I'm going to be using them to do some sort of like patchwork pumpkin banners. So I am taking this orange piece of paper. I put it on my Cricut mat because I'm going to go cut out some pumpkins from it. So I'm going to go do that right now, and then I'll be right back here after I cut out my pumpkins to show you how I'm going to assemble my banner. So I have my pumpkins cut out. I went ahead and I placed them sort of in the middle of these little squares so that I could get some of those patterns, like all four of them patterns, on my pumpkins. And I flipped one of the pumpkins so that they would be going different ways because I just thought that would be really nice. So I'm going to cut a few more of these out of the black paper as well, and then we'll just start putting some of my pieces together. So now I have all of my pumpkins cut out. I've kind of started to lay them out with a few embellishments and kind of get an idea of what my little banner is gonna look like. So let me kind of show you what I did. I've got some of these burlap squares, and these are from Canvas Corp as well. I'm gonna use those for the little banners to build my pumpkins on. And I'm going to use some of these little mini clothespins. These are gold ones, and I'm going to use them to just clip my banner to a string so I can hang it up. So I have two on each of my little banner flags. Then with my pumpkins, I'll give you a close-up look here. I did take them and I put them through my sewing machine and gave a little bit of a sewed detail edge around there, and then as well as here. It had a little bit of a stitch detail on the paper, but I went ahead and I went over that with my sewing machine as well, just to give it some more texture and detail. I just thought it was cute. So on the end pumpkins here, I put a little ruffle of burlap. I had some scraps laying around, so I used those. And then I have a little bit of jute twine or jute cord from Canvas Corp. I just tied it into a bow and I put one on each of the pumpkins. I went into my button stash and found some black and yellowish orange buttons just to kind of layer on here and get some more embellishments going. This little tag here is from Canvas Corp as well. I just picked it up while I was at their store, so I don't know if they have them in their tags in the store or something. I'll have to look and see if I can grab a link for you to put down below. But if you're thinking about doing this, I would recommend that you just sew your paper and don't try to sew it onto the burlap, because I did that with this one, so it didn't really work very well for me. Maybe you have better sewing skills, but I went and I cut it out because it got all kind of messed up and the banner didn't lay straight. So I cut the burlap off that I sewed it to, so it still got a little bit on the back. So it's going to be raised up a little bit more than the orange pumpkins, but since it's in the middle and it's kind of doing its own thing anyway, I think I'm okay with that. So if you're going to try to like sew your pumpkins or something, I'd recommend just like sewing them before you put them on the fabric, not try to sew them down to the fabric, unless you're more confident seamstress than I am. But for the next part, I wanted to show you this piece of paper. This is from Canvas Corp as well. It's Autumn Memory Sampler on Craft, and I picked this up when I went to visit them because I just love the gold on the craft here. I just think it's really pretty. Lots of shapes and tags and things you can cut out. So I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut some of these little things just to kind of embellish my pumpkins with. So let's see how the best way to do that is. Now I thought these tags would look really cute hanging on one of the pumpkins here. I'm going to take my crocodile and just punch out these holes. Then I'm going to take this little piece of cord that I already had, and I'm going to tie them together. So those are going to go on that pumpkin just like that, and I probably will adhere them down so they'll stay that way so you can read the little words there. So next I think I'm going to cut out this pumpkin here. I don't have a hole punch or a paper punch that is this size, so I'm just going to cut it out by hand. So that one might look cute, kind of cute right there. Let's see. Okay, so I have a plan of how this is all going to go together, and I'm just going to start gluing on my embellishments. I have this little banner up here because I thought this would be cute to hang above my pumpkin, so I kind of have two banners going on, but I think they work well together. So I'm going to use my hot glue gun, and I'm just going to put some glue on the back of my pumpkins. I was starting to use some different type of adhesive, but changed my mind, and I thought hot glue would hold better and hold longer than some of the other glues might. And especially this one, since I already have fabric on the back, hot glue is definitely better for sticking fabric to fabric. So on this little piece, I'm actually going to use some foam adhesive. I want to pop it up a little bit. And I cut a circle to go behind this little pumpkin here. Now I'm going to use some tape runner adhesive since this is paper. It works better for paper than hot glue. Sometimes your hot glue can kind of warp your paper, and we don't need that. So we're going to stick this here. I'm also going to put some foam adhesive on the back of my little tag. So there I pretty much have all my embellishments glued down. I think these are pretty much not moving. The little things, I think I'm just going to stick one little piece of foam adhesive on the end to just kind of pop it up a little bit. And then it'll also help it to stay in place, because this one's not really moving. So that's about it for my little banner. I'm going to be hanging it up, not quite sure where yet, but I'll find somewhere for it. It's kind of simple, just putting some little embellishments and little details on really helps pull it together. And I'm just loving these patchwork pumpkins. I think this paper just works really well for that, and I think it's really cute. So I'll be taking some more pictures of this little banner all hung up and styled pretty, and I'll put those, I'll have those posted as well, and a list of supplies that I've used. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and got some ideas. If you have any comments or questions, I'd love to hear them, or click like or subscribe. So thank you so much, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.